Tubey-ubers. Well, you haven't seen me for a while because I indeed slipped another disc in my back. But my sister, my lovely sister, is here helping me film today. Hello, Linda.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. And in my bed, I have been playing with this lovely Ornate Floral die by Pinkfresh Studios. Ooh, there we go. This thing is amazing, I gotta tell you. First of all, it cuts amazingly well, and it's really a lot of fun. So this is the way you do this. So you take this die, you put the color that you want, in this case the stripes, down on your thing, you make your sandwich, and I gotta tell you, paper piecing is kind of an amazing thing. So actually, before you make your sandwich, you're gonna get some press and seal. You're gonna get this. You're not gonna get this from your craft store. You're gonna get this from the grocery store. Publix, Wegmans, I don't know. Wait, your famous grocery store. So there you go. You're gonna make pieces. You're gonna get pieces like this. Okay? This is what you're gonna do. All right? You're gonna cut pieces that will fit the die. This is going to become very important pretty soon. You can cut this die using scrap paper if you want. Once you figure out where the flowers are, you can cut it, using whatever kind of scrap paper you want. Always remembering to put the side down that you want to use. Okay, I had a hard time figuring out what were leaves and what was background and stuff like that. So what I ended up doing is I started using whole pieces of paper. So you put your paper down, and what I have discovered is when you put your sandwich together, whatever is going over the die, the piece that's going to be next to the paper, what you want to do is you want to use your embossing pad, your embossing tool, powder bag, on here, because that will keep the static down and will keep the pieces of paper from sticking to this thing. Although it's kind of a lost cause, as you're about to see. So then you run this through your machine. I already did that because I didn't want you to have to listen to my Gemini Jr. Okay? And then you carefully peel it off and you slap this down on top. Okay? And when you carefully peel it off, some of it will stick to the top of your pad. This is what it's going to look like, but that's okay. So you take your press and seal and you press, 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 and then you're going to turn this upside down like this, and then you're going to peel the magnet off, or whatever it is, carefully ignoring the tape that you have had on there forever and have not managed to peel off yet. Okay, and then you're going to get your pokey tool, the right pokey tool, and you're going to poke and 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 poke, pokey poke, 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 and then you're going to peel the die carefully off of the press and seal. Okay, that's what
Here we go.
Go
for a close-up.
There you go. And then you will have
Looks
no
like
bits in the die, and all your pieces will be on the press and seal.
And there.
Okay? Now, what am I going to do with all these pieces on the die? Well, this is what you're going to do. Actually, you can't do that because those are right side up and those are right side up. So you're going to casually put away those. And this is where your tweezers come in. These things. Okay? And this is worth it because what you want, carefully picking it up. Okay, not so carefully picking it up. You can put this whole thing back together. All right? You could leave it on there, but what I've been doing is I've been getting packs of these ready for when I want to make cards, or somebody runs them through my cutting machine for me. Again, my sister Linda.
Yay!
Yeah.
Free labor.
which is lovely because I, of course, have thrown out my back. And she will run one of these through my die cut machine, leave me with all the pieces and my piece of press and seal. And then I sit and I do this. And then when she has gone home for the night, I start making cards. Now, once you have all of these together, I just want to show you how easy this is. You can actually use the press and seal probably 3 times, and then you can throw it out. So the good thing about press and seal is it's not sticky on one side and it is sticky on the other. So that's pretty cool because you can stick down the pieces of paper and they stay there. Okay, and this means like you can do a whole bunch of prep work and cut these out in a whole bunch of colors. And as you can see, it doesn't really take that long to do this. You just got to make sure that you have all the pieces, because some of these pieces are flowers and some of these pieces are background and some of these pieces are leaves. Okay, I find the one that's the hardest to get the most of is leaves, because you know you don't want a lot of orange leaves. So once you get this done, then you can run it through again. So now I've got blue. Here I took the background off of this one, and you can see I have blue flowers and leaves. This is a whole one. Okay, on this one I took off the background, so I have pink flowers. I also took off a pink flower there. Okay, on this one I took off the leaves because it's green, and I've got a pink background, I've got green background,
and all the flowers.
Green flowers. Okay, on this one I took off one of these flowers. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this as leaves the next time I do one. On this one I took off the leaves. I might use this one as a background. And let me show you some of the results just as the end. So here is one of the results with all different color flowers. This was a piece of scratch paper that I had, extra, like, you know, scrap paper. And I just needed another purpley color. So that one came out pretty good. This one is, you know, pink and purple flowers with that dark pink background, as you can see. That one came out really nice. This is the one I made with all scrap papers, and one big blue die, big blue background. This one was really hard because until you know what's flowers and what's leaves and what's background, it's kind of hard to figure out. And this one, look at this one. It's going to be a Christmas die. I'm going to put Merry Christmas across here and little gold centers, maybe yellow centers. I don't really know. And then gold speckles in there. I think it's going to be great. So this die is really versatile. One of the things that I'm thinking is that I can take these. I could take these, glue the blue flowers down, or actually take the blue flowers out, use the background as a stencil, and daub in a background with some ink. That would be really pretty. And then put the blue flowers in using those pieces. I think that would be really cool. You could do sort of a jungle thing with this one, doing exactly the same thing. You could do it with Nuvo drops. You could cut out, like if you don't like a lot of the just frames that you've got, like you've got no use for a green frame or another green frame or another green frame, glue them together, put a black frame on top and use Nuvo drops, like jewel Nuvo drops in it or non-Nuvo jewel Nuvo drops, and use it as a see-through card. I think that would be really pretty. You can, or just use that as your stencil for a while to sort of like, you know, do other techniques. You could put paste in there. You could put, moonstone paste would be good. Glitter would be fun. I am a crow. I was a crow in a former life. I really was. Using some holographic paper in this would be good. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I have kind of reached my limit for sitting up. But Pinkfresh Studios, you knocked it out of the park with this one. I really like this die. Other news, I have an appointment tomorrow with my orthopedic surgeon. So don't know what that entails. I am truly grateful to you all for 100 subscribers. I hit 100 subscribers. Yay! So that means there's probably a giveaway in y'all's future yet again. We sold our house, which means we're packing up and moving on the 30th of June, which means I'll probably go dark here at some point, probably around the 20th of June. I'll go dark and come back again, probably with a new craft room tour. Ha 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 ha. So that'll be fun. And thanks for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Remember to look for the Team Tiny hashtag. And all of my friends, Catherine, Kiona, Amy, Heidi, all those people on Team Tiny. We are the people who don't do this for a living, we just do it for fun. No ads, probably a pretty good selection of videos. Talk to y'all later. Bye.